Hey guys, it's Ocean Gable here today again, and welcome back to episode 22 of Taskcraft. Yeah, this video is definitely not going to be coming out on Monday like it should, because it's Monday right now. I don't really know what to do. I was going to do me messing around on Bed Wars video. I'm like, I don't think that'll be that good, so I decided to come on here because I've had a brainstorm idea. And of course it's nighttime. So this I'm keeping as my base, and it's my farms of Big Brain. So I've decided, since this is my farms area, I'm probably make a tree farm eventually, because I'm going to be using up a lot of wood as well. And I mean, I don't want to be paying people for it, so yeah. I have made a big amount of money. I don't know if this clip's going to make it into this video, but I made a big sale with Awesome Dude. Didn't record it because he didn't get on microphone. If he could, then I would have definitely recorded it. Okay guys, so basically we just made a giant sale in the squid. A bulk order, or a massive order, a giant order, whatever you want to call it. Basically Awesome Dude, he's not on anymore. He left. You can't see because I had to restart Minecraft for my recorder. I could have taken a screenshot honestly, but basically he wanted to buy 10 shulkers full of squid ink. And just to show you guys, 10 shulker folders, this chest, this chest, this chest, this chest, and it's basically this. We made a giant sale today. Like, this wasn't making any profit. It's like the second day it's been up. But as you can see, I've done this. I've gotten the floor down. I've gotten the chests up. When you ever have mass orders, giant orders, you come here and you have to wait here until I come. It's double locked, so it's a bit more private. See, this is the table. And this is a long thing coming off of the top, and it's the squid's brain. Yeah, the giant chandelier in the middle. This thing is literally the squid's brain. I'm going to be trying to get into a call with all the other not hermits, Taskcrafters. Have done the Taztown challenge. Okay guys, so I was just getting everything ready, getting all the resources I need, and I came over here and I saw this. Thanks, Pro Timothy. If you guys don't know who that is, you should check him out. He's in the description of pretty much every single one of my videos, because he makes my intros. Not my intros, my thumbnails. Yeah. So, thanks to him, I've actually got some decent quality thumbnails now. Guys, now I realise this won't be that long of a video because of how simple it is. But there'll be other things in this video. So far I've got this system ready. Now yes, the main reason I'm doing this is for burn meal, like I said. So I've got this ready, so once the pumpkins get harvested, I'll end up going into this system, and now they should, in theory, I hope, I haven't really tested this that much yet, make me bone meal. What was that earlier? Okay, wait, so it goes into here. Do we have to drop her in? And it seems like I'm going to have to do more experimenting, because what it's supposed to do is this. Yep, that's what it's. And then if you have a look. Yeah, so why does it... Okay. Maybe I need to do it through the top. What happens if I do it through the top? Bye. So there was 4 in there earlier, something like that. Oh yeah. So I do have to do it in through the top. Okay. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have the first chamber done. The only problem I've had is I've run out of melon seeds, so I'm putting this like this to wait for some melons. Once they come through, I'll turn all of them into seeds so I can finish this and finish all the floors. Basically, all the hoppers are gonna go out and they're all gonna come down here, and it's gonna be like multi-layered. I think I'm gonna have some back there. Here I'll also make a tree farm, somewhere around here. I've decided, because I've already got an AFK area for my squid farm. I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna build this up, and here I'm gonna put this shouldn't interfere. Yeah, see, I'm gonna, on this level I'm gonna put the torches for the level of my, so basically I'm gonna have the torches here, and then the level of mine cards, and then above that is gonna be, so it's gonna be quite a thick space in between each layer, just so the redstone for one doesn't interfere with the redstone for the other ones. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna play a waiting game until I get some melons, finish this one up and start building this up, and that's gonna be the farm basically. Yeah, I'll see you guys once I have some more progress on this, because this is going to take a long time. Definitely won't finish this today. This video will most likely be out on Wednesday, because I'm going to be recording the you know, what's it called, or whatever it's called, like, you know, when Zix will be judging everyone's build. I'll be recording that, just so you guys have a good view on that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys once I have probably this entire tower done, and then I'll decide how many more towers back I'll do, depending on how fast this will make me, you know, burn me on. As you can see, this is kind of a dumb chest for now. Yeah, I'll see you guys once that's happened. Hey guys, Urging Able here today again. It is a day after the last clip you guys saw, and judging has happened for the test town builds. I'll play a little bit of what happened, how it ended, some things he said. I'm gonna have to clip that. I mean, not clip it, but yeah, basically, I'm gonna play you guys that, and I hope you guys enjoy that.
There's everything going on. I think at that point we have to put the tower, because it's just ginormous. I love it. It definitely does look like something. There is an interior. I probably would have liked to see a little bit more of an interior. Maybe just put some stuff around the edge, and so we gotta crouch up here.
Okay, now that you guys have watched that, after I went to get some food, you know, because you have to stay nutritioned and everything, this thing happened.
Guys, this image is cursed.
Yeah. Haha, big funny. But now, you guys might have saw that, we are here, if I just cut over. And we are in my testing world. Now over here I have a testing thing for Garmin Creative. Over here I have a testing thing for my mega build. Over there I had another bit of testing. Here I was testing the blocks. And this was for my Taztown submission. And I just wanted to show you guys my thought process. It says in the video, I was building the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Not really so much leaning. But this was what I was thinking of doing first. I just did it upstairs. I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking of doing. Like this is basically what I think I'm gonna do. And then I took it a step further, and I decided I used a circle generator. I'm like, okay, if I make it this small, I'll be able to make it this tall, but I won't really be able to add that much detail on it. My next step was making. Yeah, my next step was making this thing, which was a test. As you can see, not really that good. And then I'm like, okay, so 3 and these do fit in, but you know, not really. They don't really fit that well. And then that's when I came up with this idea, which as you can see I've built it twice. Almost 3 times actually, the bottom 3 times. Because I built this, I'm like, I really like this idea. After finishing building it, I did all of it. I didn't add the top to the top over here, but then I had built the bottom already on that one a couple days before I actually did my video on building this thing. And then after that I had just this to do, so I did this. I'm like, okay, I now have to do this now for tomorrow because I was done that before. I'm like, okay, I just have to rebuild the bottom again just to remember how to do it, just so I'm a bit better. So I rebuilt the bottom again because this is a bit easier than the bottom. And yeah, and I had a bunch of beacons and a bunch of effects. Don't know why I gave myself those. Actually I do know why, because I built these not only just to know how to build it, but also, as you can see here, I built it in survival. And this is how I roughly found out how many blocks of quartz I would need, so I wouldn't have that much waste blocked. I did some math wrong, I think, somewhere along the way, but yeah, I still got this finished. As you guys saw, I came in second. Yeah, actually, you know what? I didn't really mind showing this. This is a test concept for my tower. Never really gonna go over this. Never because if you guys have a look in here, if I just break in, yeah, this is designed to go over my old base. That's why it's got a whole interior like this. This was gonna be like my exit of my old base, and then this is what I was planning to do, to have this over my old base. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really cool for build and stuff. I don't really like it. I was a bit too close to Tower Town. I wouldn't have enough room to expand this and make it look good. And yeah, so this is my very first project on it. And that's about it. Let me just jump back to Tower Town now for you guys. So this is Tower Town, as you guys can tell. Yeah, these are all the builds. Awesome, dude. Your tower's kind of being revealed now, so yeah, you better post that video quick. So this is what Tion built, so he did this thing. Now, let me just comment on one thing. The top, yeah, this was excited. He doesn't really like it, but Tion didn't have enough time. I still think, you know, he could have even built a tiny shack like Piggy TNT has at his base. So he has a loft here, and the bedrooms here, and then if we go further down, you guys can just watch over Six's stream in more detail. This is the bathroom. It smells broken. Like, is it always supposed to be water there? That's like what I was wondering, because it just breaks. Like, surely it wouldn't work if you... Oh. Maybe this thing's broken. Yeah, it works now, so you just don't need that thing. Maybe now it'll work. Okay, I seem to have fixed it. Tion, you don't need to fix that. And yeah, this is an infinity room that you won thanks to. Like, as you can see, it seems like I can jump further here, but nope. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And lower down, this was Zix's least favourite room because of the parrots in the library. And then I need to stop going up. And then here we have a vault which you chuck in an item. Here. And then it opens up. And it has nothing inside. I can just lock up again. Down here, this is one of the coolest parts in my opinion of it. You have a grower thing. As you can see, I've got so many carrots because thanks to this thing. I got a stack out of 7 carrots. There you go. We have a lot of food now, Tion. And yeah, this was the winner's build. Second place I got. I think you guys already know my build pretty well. Yes, it's the Tower of Pisa, leaning Tower of Pisa, although it's not so leaning. Actually, let's collect our prize right now. It should be all in here. Yes, the prize pool was doubled, so instead of however little diamonds there was, I got six diamonds now. Diamond blocks. I would have normally gotten 3, but all of them were doubled. Now, definitely one of the worst builds on here was Hunter's. I win by default. He literally just made a giant sign that goes up, and all he got was 2 fish. So enjoy those 2 fish. A lot of these builds got 2. Even Awesome Dude's build, which I expected to win, he only got the diamonds for participating. And I mean, it kind of makes sense, because if I go in here, literally all empty. Like, look at all this room he had on the inside to do stuff with. If he would have filled that in with offices and stuff, he would have gotten the W for sure. I'm kind of glad though, because thanks to that he only came in 2nd, not 3rd. And Random came in 3rd, as you can see. Even though his build was partly outside, but like, it has so much detail. Yeah, like, that's the main reason. And people were accusing him of using a video, but he didn't. Like, Bibba was about to get 3rd place, but then I wasn't gonna tell Zix, but also they decided to tell Zix that people used online videos. So because of that, Bibba, you only got the diamonds for participating. Otherwise, you would have the diamonds that Random has right now. But he also found out that this was out of bounds. I saw this, but you know, I didn't comment on this. Yeah. So the person that won was the mole that has an ugly thing on top. Like, you definitely need to build this up as fast as possible. Yeah, we'll see you guys back at base now. Guys, this is Using April, as you guys know, and I just want to say, I've got this thing done. As you can see, over here I have an item sorter. I finally built a working one. First time I've built a proper item sorter, and as you can see, I did it to separate the melon slices from everything else. Now, yes, that means I'm not getting as much what's it called, butter meal right now. There's the dirt block that got lost in the system. As you can see, a properly built item sorter. Managed to build one. It's not only had to build one when I end up building my what do you call them? My giant item sorter, whatever they call it, yeah. Because I'm also gonna have a big one. Like, I want to make a big one because, let me just show you this. That's not even that bad of a mess. But over here, I have. I just dumped everything. I even ended up dumping stuff over here. I mean, over here, but in this chest, like this, like I took off all of my gear, and then the stuff I was building with, I just stood here. I'm like, can't be bothered putting it in the chest. I'm just gonna AFK here. If I die, the hopper's gonna get it, and there's a chest down there. So that's how I dealt with that. Yeah. So right now, this is only like 1, 2, 3, 4 stories high, not that tall. I'm gonna expand it backwards eventually, but I just don't have enough resources right now to do it. So right now we've got all these melon slices, a bit of meal, not a lot, but basically eventually once these 2 double chests, which this is like me, like you can see how quickly the melon slices are coming in. Like when I started this recording, they were like up to here, when like this had 19 stacks, but now it's done 9 stacks, like so fast. Almost 10. Just by me talking here. So yeah, I've been AFK today, and this is all the bone meal I got because pumpkins aren't as quick as the melons. That's something I've learned from this. Melons grow faster than pumpkins. So like what I have is I've got like a bit of melons, like melons planted, and then next to that pumpkins. Because if you guys ever knew, they grow faster if next to them isn't the same crop or it's a different one. So if you get like growing, you grow like potatoes, then carrots, then potatoes, not like potatoes, carrots, because then the carrots here and here won't grow as fast as these two, because like these two would still grow up max because it's got a potato here. But if this one, if you placed a carrot row, a potato row, a carrot row, and more carrots here, and then more carrots here, these carrots wouldn't grow as fast, these carrots wouldn't grow as fast, these carrots would grow semi-fast, but this potato would grow really fast. Yeah, but thanks to me AFK here over a bit overnight, mainly a lot of today when I was doing schoolwork, because, yeah, schoolwork. It's just like one of those things you have to do, you can't do. I also brought in some more squid ink, so I'm finally piling up on that and filling out the massive gap I had, because I need something else I'm going to be selling at my shop. I might end up selling melons actually. I'm considering that, but for now what I want to do is, from AFK, I want to fill up this chest and this chest, and then the metals will actually go into these, and these will actually get some use, and this will actually go a bit faster, because right now I'm mainly getting melons, as you can see. Like, this is like into one bone meal. Okay, that was lucky not creeper, because I would have freaked out. This took so much work, you guys don't even understand. Into one, oh yeah, that was the bone meal actually working. Into one bone meal, like, it's something between 10 and 20 melon slices would have to go in. The thing is, when you break a melon, you get a lot more melons out of one melon than, but out of pumpkin you only get one pumpkin, you know. But still, this is a really good machine. I have to give it credit. It's working a lot. Like, it's definitely nothing like Zix's. Like, I know what I can do is I can make it as long as I can. So what I think I might eventually do is end up doing is first probably do the first layer, and I'll make it a lot longer. Like, expand it out to here or something like that. Like, have to add another two 3/7s just to make this a bit longer. Do the same with that level, that level, that level, and I'll have a bit more of a working. Like, this will make me a lot more bone meal then. But right now, this is good enough for me. I don't have a tree farm yet. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of me doing this. In the middle, there was also a bit of the judging. I explained a bit of my thought process when I was making my Town build. It was the first project I actually planned out fully outside of Tazcraft, like before actually making it on here. Like, normally I just go with whatever I end up doing, but this time I actually, you know, did something. Like, planned that time. Like, I actually planned that out for like 2 weeks and still never won. So yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a weird one, I have to say. It was definitely a bit of a weird one. It was a bit of a jumpy one. I don't know, you guys might like that instead of me just focusing on one thing. Like, if you guys want, what I could try doing is putting out a lot less episodes. I could try doing that, because this, like, I'm putting out a fair amount of episodes, not that many, so I could just put out one episode of Tazcraft a week. It not being as like often, obviously, but me covering a lot more stuff. Like, I'll put in a vote. There'll be an eye in the top right corner right now. What I can do is I can make only like one episode of Tazcraft per week instead of trying to do 2. And then just one episode of one last episode of Terraria will be hopefully out this Sunday. And then that I might turn into a Spore series. I'll have to see about that. But yeah, I could just try doing one episode of Housecraft per week. And it being like a bit on my mega base, a bit on this, a bit on that, instead of it just being one subject, one thing. If you guys would prefer that, if you guys prefer this thing where it's a bit more a thing, nothing. If you guys prefer where it's a bit more on the line of one thing, like how I mainly tend to concentrate on one thing, like for example, when I did my base, I mainly concentrated on that in that video. I also built the coal tower. That was kind of like a sidetrack though. I feel like that added a bit more for it. The Terraria terraforming was an episode in itself, but that was gonna, even if I did that, like even if I was doing it like something different, like change things up in each episode. So like there's a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this. Like that one would have been one full episode on that because that was such a big project. But yeah, there'll be a vote. Like I said, you guys can vote if you guys would much rather see something a lot less episodes, and then being a lot more spread out on what I'm doing. But then I would also I'd build stuff a lot less, obviously. Or if you guys would much rather me concentrate on one thing, get that done, other thing, get that done. Like what I think I might actually end up doing in all my episodes, regardless of what you guys choose, is adding a bit of me terraforming my base. Like I've got that bit of terraforming to do on top, which I think I can do pretty easily. I'll get that done in the next episode, but there'll be some snippets of other stuff. So yeah, that's just what I want to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye.